Welcome to Deep Kiran Classes of Commerce and Expert Coaching with Guaranteed Success. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for the latest update.
Now today we will be doing the sixth sum on page number 246 of dissolution. Sangeeta, Anita and Smita were in partnership sharing profits and losses in the ratio of 2:2:1. Their balance sheet as on 31st March 2019 was as under. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2019, liabilities amount, assets amount. Capital, Sangeeta 60,000, Anita 40,000, Smita 30,000. Sangeeta has advanced a loan of rupees 1,20,000. Then sundry creditors 1,20,000 and bills payable 20,000. Asset side, land 2,10,000, plant 20,000, goodwill 15,000, debtors 1,25,000. Now loans and advances 15,000 and bank balance 5,000. Total of your balance sheet is 3,90,000. They decided to dissolve the firm as follows. Now see, assets realized as land recovered 1,80,000, goodwill 75,000, loans and advances 12,000, and 10% of the debts were bad, means debtors realized 90%. Then second, Sangeeta took over plant at the book value. Then number third, creditors and bills payable paid at 5% discount. Then here is a printing mistake. It's Sangeeta's loan was discharged along with 6,000 as interest. And number fifth, there is a contingent liability in respect of bill of rupees 1 lakh which is under discount. Out of that, a holder of one bill of 20,000 became insolvent. Now see, contingent liability, it is not recorded in the books in this problem, so and it is under discount. So now the one holder of the bill of rupees 20,000, he became insolvent. That means his amount was due and he became insolvent. So that will be a loss or an expense for the firm, and we are going to write it on the realization account debit side. Okay. So prepare a realization account, partners capital account and the bank account. First we will write the balances on the capital account, balance on the bank account, and then start with the realization. Now we are going to start with realization account, partners capital account. See, Sangeeta's loan, because it is partners loan, I have prepared a separate account. Then I had prepared bank account. Okay, first we are going to write the balances by balance brought down. Liability side, Sangeeta's capital was 60,000. We have written it over here. Anita's 40,000 and Smita's 30,000. Now Smita's loan, so by balance brought down 1,20,000. Now on the asset side, to bank, to balance brought down 5,000. These are the balances as per the balance sheet. Now we are going to transfer assets to realization and liabilities to realization. See, first we are going to transfer assets. So realization account debit to sundry assets account at its book value. So to sundry assets, land 2,10,000, plant 20,000, goodwill 15,000, debtors 1,25,000, loans and advances 15,000. Here the total of these all assets come to 3,85,000. Now same way we are going to transfer liabilities. Third party liabilities, that is creditors and bills payable. So sundry liabilities account debit, sundry creditors 1,00,000, 20,000 realization. Okay, I'm saying the journal entries also, so that you will be aware of that. So 1,40,000. Now we will encash the assets or sell off the assets. So by bank. So bank account debit to realization. So land realized at 1,80,000, goodwill 75,000, loans and advances 12,000, debtors 1,12,500. If you total up this will come to 3,79,500. Okay. Now we have received cash on account of sale of assets. Now we are going to pay off the liabilities. After receiving the cash, we are going to pay off the liabilities. Now liabilities are sundry creditors and bills payable. This is to be paid at 5% discount. Okay. So creditors at 5% discount paid will be 1,14,000 and bills payable 19,000. So total paid value will be 1,33,000. Is it clear? Now Sangeeta's loan account is to be paid an interest of 6,000 and paid off. Okay. So what we are doing now, Sangeeta's loan account debit to bank account 1,26,000. Okay. Because 1,20,000 was the initial amount and interest 6,000. So we are going to pay 1,26,000. Now this doesn't tally. Here 1,20,000 and here 1,26,000. This is more. 1,26,000 minus 1,20,000. So by realization 6,000. This is the loss for the firm or expense for the firm. So here on the realization account to Sangeeta's loan account 6,000. Okay, to Sangeeta's loan 6,000. Now this account is closed. Sangeeta's loan account is closed. Now see, they have said that Sangeeta has taken over plant of rupees 20,000. So Sangeeta's capital account debit to realization 20,000. Sangeeta's capital account debit to realization 20,000. Now partners capital account. So Sangeeta's capital account to realization, Sangeeta's column 20,000. This much is clear to you all. Now there is a contingent liability of rupees 1 lakh under discount, but one liability holder, that is one holder of that liability of rupees 20,000 became insolvent. This is also a loss for the, because 1 lakh we don't have to take, only the insolvent partner, insolvent person of rupees 20,000, that is a loss. So that we are going to take. So 20,000 to bank 20,000, that is an expense, and on the bank account credit side by realization 20,000. I hope this you have understood. Contingent liability, it is not recorded in the balance sheet, it was told in the adjustment, and only 20,000 became insolvent and that are to be recorded. So we have recorded it on the debit side of the realization account. Now if you total up this, now here the total will come to rupees, debit side total will come to rupees 5,44,000. Okay, and credit side total is less than this by rupees 4,500. How I came to know? Debit side is more, credit side is less. And if you minus credit side from this side, you will get the balance amount as 4,500. That you are going to, that is what? That is a loss. Okay, credit side is short, means that is a loss. Debit side is more. Now by how much? 4,500. So by partners capital account Sangeeta, see 2:1 is the ratio. So we are going to, what we are going to do, 4,500 into 2 upon 5, 4,500 into 2 upon 5 and 4,500 upon 1 upon 5. So it will come to 1800, 1800 and 900. Okay, now this loss, where it is to be written? To realization on the partner's account, debit side, 1800, 1800 and 900. Now we have completed this also. Nothing is to be. Now we are going to total up the capital account. First, Smita's account we will close 30,000. We are going to write it on the debit side minus 900. The remaining will be 29,100. Then Anita's credit side 40,000. Write it on the debit side, same line, minus 1,800. Remaining will be 38,200. Now Sangeeta 60,000 minus 21,800, remaining will be 38,200. So this to bank account, this will be the balances that the partners will receive on account of closure of the firm. Now see, on the bank account, first I had said here the balance that was written initially. Then assets realized were 3,79,500 to realization assets realized. Here we have paid off the third party liability. Okay, 1,33,000, that is creditors and bills payable at 5% less. Then Sangeeta's loan is paid at rupees 1,26,000. Then this is the contingent liability of one holder became insolvent, that is recorded 20,000. And now the capital account. So by Sangeeta's capital account 38,200, by Anita's capital account 38,200, by Smita's capital account 29,100. So here we are going to close the bank account. Now bank account must tally in this types of sum dissolution, bank account tallies. So here the total comes to 3,84,500. If you total up the credit side, it also comes to 3,84,500. Here we have completed the third sum. Here at two adjustments were there. One was the bank loan and the other was the contingent liabilities.